to Bodie. Now, this isn't the Bodie that most people are familiar with. This is the Bodie that's in Washington. I'll let you look at the sign here for a minute. This gives a very good, very succinct description of the town itself. Move on here. There's a few buildings remaining surrounding what used to be the road right through town. Mostly what I think is a boarding house, and then I believe one of these buildings was the schoolhouse. Not a whole lot remaining, but enough that you can see quite the interesting remains here. Just quickly take a look inside these two here. I don't think I'm going to go into this one, but I can at least see what's inside. Wow. Remains of quite a lot of building. This one definitely had a wallpaper and stuff at one point. Not a whole lot else other than that. Definitely used to have other rooms and stuff. They've since collapsed. Don't know what used to be here, but it's a beautiful old building. And the colors on the wood are incredible. Beautiful stuff here. But what I mostly came to focus on is just what remains. I think that was the schoolhouse there. That would make a lot of sense. It looks like the roof has caved in rather recently. Man, I'm not getting good at making sure you guys can see everything. So that, I believe, used to be the schoolhouse here. A little wider angle. Looks like this was a building in between what was possibly a home, right there, and the schoolhouse. Again, this one had wallpaper, and the wallpaper remains even. It's incredible. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be taking pictures of all of this as much as I can. I'm quite surprised more cars haven't come by. There's homes and stuff close here. Of course, no mining activity now. But there is still a lot left behind. Okay, the wood floor is still quite secure, but the ceiling leaves a bit to be desired. So, just try not to fall through the floor. More wallpaper. It's beautiful stuff. Yeah, it looks like this one had another room here, but it's since fallen through. The ceiling barely exists anymore. Probably a back room for the schoolhouse here. I can hear the creek being right back there. Quite the beautiful spot. Then the mines are directly up the hills behind. You can see the silhouette of the hills there. That's where the mines were. I think there was a few, but yeah. Oh man, this has seen far better days. As you guys can't even see it. I would say this had to be like a house attached to the schoolhouse. Remains of wallpaper and such. Beautiful buildings here. Incredible colors still on the inside. I'm going to be taking a great many pictures here, that is for sure. That's playing hell with the camera, the little mosquito net there. But anyway, it's just gorgeous on the inside, and I wanted to do what I can to get a picture here, because it is simply gorgeous throughout. So we're moved to the front of what I believe to be the schoolhouse, though, because I want to see it from the front there. So many bees out today. Had one trapped in my car for 20 miles over Sherman Pass. Poor things. So, beautiful construction. Beautiful construction and beautiful old buildings. Walk around here because there is some barbed wire on the ground. I do believe that this town site is all private property these days. So, I'm trying to respect that as much as I can. I believe this was the school. It would make sense with how the building is shaped and such. That roof definitely came in. And that really sucks. It's a beautiful building. Beautiful building. Let's see if I can get around this corner here. Yeah. Rather small for what it was, though. Beautiful, though. Man, I've been here like 10 minutes and I'm already loving this site. And what's left. Because there is not much left at all. Ooh, the cows have had a field day over here. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to take some pictures of the site. And then we can check out that building across the way. And bring you with me here first, though. And the wallpaper is a beautiful color still. Absolutely gorgeous blue in there. It's like a second house in there. It's even got windows looking into this room. Quite interesting. I love the structure, though. It's probably a water tank or a sewage or something. Oh, here's the other side from that colorful area here. Just gorgeous. It's really dark. Let me brighten it up a little bit. There we go. And more cars going by. Only the one, but still. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of pictures of this site, and still have yet to eat lunch today too, so I gotta do that. But I wanted to welcome everyone to Bodie. Show it off a little bit, and hope that you like it as much as I do, because even for what is still here, it's incredibly well preserved. But I'm heading off to another ghost town today as well, so I'm hoping there's even more well-preserved stuff there. So I'll catch you again in a few minutes at the other side of the highway and checking out that other building over there. We'll see what's over there. Hopefully be able to check out the inside. Maybe there are pictures and stuff. We'll see. Catch you in a few minutes. And welcome to what I believe is a bunkhouse. It's a beautiful old building. And I took only the smallest of peeks inside, because this one is far more rickety and is just about ready to come down than some of the others here, which are already pretty bad. So I did dig, but you can see inside here. I think someone lit a fire in here in the past. Just now noticing that. But this definitely has seen better days. But considering what's here, I do think this was a bunkhouse or an office of some sort that had bunks upstairs, because right there is the stairway upstairs. The stairway that leads upstairs. And even from the road I can see there's tons of graffiti up there. I'm not going. Not because of the graffiti, but because this building makes some creaking noises during good gusts of wind. It is not secure in any way. But it's a beautiful old structure, and got some of the furnishings and locking still in it and on it. It was quite a good building. Or at least it definitely would have been a good building back in its heyday. So, I mean, these settings are hard to get right. Alright. There it is again. But we're just heading off this way now, along the side of it. And here's another reason why I very much do not want to walk inside. This building's barely held up. It's very quickly and easily collapsing, and it shouldn't be here too much longer. Which really sucks, but it's the reality of these 100-plus-year-old buildings that just aren't maintained. But then beyond it here, there might be a couple of sheds, and I think that's an outhouse over there. The sunlight is really not helping me today. I think that's an outhouse over there. And then the back of this building, something like a kitchen or probably something like that would have been around here. Someplace to cook food. And then really just a couple more sheds, and I think it's a false front building over there. That's fallen down. We're going to go check that out. There's just not much left of the other Bodie. I like to think of it, because the Bodie in California is a little bit more famous. And rightly so. But this one had no less of a heyday, I'd say. Would have probably been a beautiful old structure back in its day. But it's not much of one anymore. I'd definitely say this would have been a false front building here. Or maybe a garage of some sort. Not sure. But then there's roads up to mines just over there, and then across the way up the mountainside and everything. There's all sorts of adits and open stopes and such across the road before any more traffic comes. And there's a couple old buildings here. These ones are fairly close together. But even still, not much remains. What remains is beautiful, but there's not much. And this is the last building that remains in town here. And there's the bridge towards what's now a private house and residence and such. I think this one might have been a small house at one point or something like that. Miners didn't need much. There is a car coming now though, so I'm gonna wrap this up, take a few more pictures, and head on to my next location for today. See you guys again soon.